day. All right. Good morning, dears. Today we will have a quick revision regarding what we started yesterday or what we talked about yesterday, which is the your writing section from your book. Here I am now going to ask a couple of questions. All right, and I want you guys to answer me. So please raise your hand if you want to answer me, and then we'll solve a couple of exercises from our books. So now let me share the PowerPoint with you guys in order to answer a couple of questions. All right. So in yesterday's lesson, we explained regarding writing a story, and we said that we have elements in order to write our story. So who could tell me the elements of a story? Who can tell me the elements of a story? Let's see hands. يلا. Zena.
Elements of a novel or a short story: setting, plot, character, point of view, and theme.
Thank you, dear. Thank you, dear. Juan, what do I mean by the setting?
Is the place and time and environment which the story happened in.
Thank you, dear. Yes, that was 100% correct. What about the character? Who could tell me about character? Yalla. Let me see character. Um I just see Joanna. What other student? Aziz. Aziz, are you here?
مش موجود.
All right. Tell me about the character, the element character in the story. What do I mean by character?
هم الأشخاص بيمثلوه.
Yes, they are, okay, the people who are involved in the story. Okay, can you please answer in English? Any student, if you want to answer, please answer in English. Yusuf, what about the plot here, Yusuf?
Plot the series of events in the story.
Yeah, and like the series of events in the story. And in our story, we have, and they are the series of events, they are divided into what, yeah, Yusuf? Here, it's in the slide.
reveal
The conflict,
إيش هالكلمة؟
crisis,
crisis و resolution.
and resolution. Okay, so we have the problem and we have to find a solution for it. Thank you, yeah, Yusuf. What about the point of view? Who could tell me, who can tell me about the Farah?
Yes, teacher. The perspective form which the story is told.
All right, what does that mean, ya Farah? Do you know? Can you explain it in your words?
Uh, it's like your opinion about the story or what you think of it.
The point of view, yes, we can say that, and also the person who is telling the story, right? The person who is the which the story is told, the perspective from, yes, your opinion about something, and who is telling the story. Thank you. What about the theme? What about the theme of the story? The theme. Yalla, let me see hands. Let me see Hannah.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Theme, what the author is trying
to tell us about the subject of the story.
So it is where is the keyword in here? What is the keyword?
Subject.
The subject. Yes, what is the topic of our story? Thank you, Yamhanna. Thank you, Yamhanna. All right, we said in order to write our story, we should use a couple of or some parts of a speech in order to describe other parts. What are those parts and what do they describe? What are those parts and what do they describe? Let me see hands. يلا. فرح.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
They are adjectives and adverbs.
Thank you. Thank you, يا فرح. Zena, what do they describe?
The adjective describes the noun and the adverb describes the verb.
يعني عليكي. Thank you. Why do we use them? My question, why do we use descriptive adjectives and adverbs? In order to what? Who can tell me? Let me see hands. يلا. I just have Juan, Farah and Zena. Where are you guys? Fadi. Fadi Sawagid. يلا يا Fadi. Why do I use them? In order to?
To order the opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, material.
Okay, this is the order or the word order for the adjectives, but why do I use them? My question is why?
Teacher,
Here,
can
look
I
at
help them?
look at this slide, yeah, Fadi.
To improve the sentence, to make it more in order, يعني نرتبها.
Okay, in order to make our story شو مالها?
Clearer.
Clearer? Yes, clear. Yes, okay. Read. A clearer
A clearer
picture.
picture of the people, places, and events in the story, as well as to add drama and suspense.
Yes, yes. That's why I use descriptive adjectives and adverbs in my story. Thank you. All right, let's go to another question. We said that if we want to use more than one adjective, there is a specific order for these adjectives, right? So who can tell me the order of these adjectives? Let me see مين في عندك نور الور. Go ahead يا نور.
Opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, purpose.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Yanur. When I say opinion, who can give me examples regarding opinion? Examples regarding opinion. Yusuf, give me one example.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Vicky, example.
Red,
Another one.
blue,
Thank you. Let me see hands. Farah, give me an example regarding origin.
Spanish.
Thank you. Yusuf, give me an example regarding material.
Wooden.
Wooden. Yes, wood, from wood. Thank you. Yazan, give me an example regarding size. Small. Jessica.
yes,
Another one regarding size.
teeny,
Tiny. Tiny. Thank you. Yes, dear. مين في عنا كمان؟ Marianne. Give me an example regarding shape.
circle,
Circle. Thank you, dear. ممتازة. Who else? Who else? يلا يلا مين في عنا كمان إيدين؟ زينة. Give me an example
Yes.
regarding opinion.
Delicious.
Delicious. When I am talking about what?
Food.
Food. Thank you, dear. Who else? يلا I need gentlemen. ليش البنات الطاغيين على الشباب اليوم؟ وين الشباب؟ Natalie, give me an example regarding age.
Old, young.
يا عيني عليكي. Thank you يا Natalie. All right, let's move to the adverbs. We said 4 adverbs that we can use in order to explain our story in greater details. What are these adverbs? Who can tell me? يلا. Let me see hands. I will need to see new hands. New hands. There's no new hands. Eliana, are you here? Eliana?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, can you
Yes.
tell me the types of adverbs?
teacher الشاشة عندي سوداء.
Alright, امبارح مش من امبارح احنا we studied them. You don't remember? Alright, what about let me see. Here, Diala Mazahre, are you here? Yes, go ahead.
Adverbs of manner, adverbs
Yes.
of a place, adverbs of time, adverbs of a frequency.
And why you're not raising your hand?
I don't
Alright, and tell me, what do I mean by the adverb of manner? When I say adverbs of manner, who can tell me what do I mean by that? And give me an example. Let me see. Fadi Sawagid.
It shows how the action occurred. Tell us how the action occurred.
Occurred.
Carefully, correctly, easily.
Yes, and give me an example. يعني عليك. Thank you. What about the type, the second type, which is the place? I have Yazan in here, right? Yazan?
Tell us about where something occurred.
Occurred. Say it again, Habibi. Occurred. Yes, and an example?
Here, outside, near.
يعني عليك. Thank you. What about the adverb of time? Vicky?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Tell use when something occurring.
Occurred, yes. And give me an example.
Soon, now.
Yes, dear, 100% correct. And what about the adverbs of a frequency? The adverbs of a frequency. Yalla, new hands. Let me see. Sanad.
Yes, teacher.
Sanad? Yes, teacher.
Tell us how many times the action occurred.
Occurred. How many times the action occurred? And can you give me an example?
Always, every, monthly.
Thank you so much. All right. Yesterday we said that we have a couple of useful expressions that we can use to describe our story. So here is a list that gives us expressions in order to use. So I am going to ask you a couple of questions regarding these expressions, and if you know the answer, please raise your hand. I want an expression that means not normal. Not normal. Let me see hands. يلا. Not normal. نور الور.
Extraordinary.
Thank you, dear. I want another expression which means strange. Strange. Let me see hands. Natalie.
Bizarre.
Bizarre. Thank you. Another word for strange. Who can tell me? Juan.
Extraordinary sight.
Extraordinary. Strange. Is it strange? Does it mean strange?
غير عادي.
غير عادي. I say strange. غريب.
Maybe Odd.
Odd. Yes, thank you, dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another question. I want an expression that is related to vision, to your eyes, vision. And it's here in our list. It is related to vision. Who can tell me? Here, let me see. Zena, can you tell me?
Sure, teacher. Optical illusion.
يعني عليكي. Why? How did you choose it? What is the meaning of the optical?
Because optical نوري يعني optical زي إشي نظري و
It
illusion
is
وهم.
related, yes, it is related to the vision. Yes, thank you, dear. Yes. What about a word? It means it is hard to explain. Hard to explain. يلا مين الشاطر اللي بدي يقول لي hard to explain. I want more hands, more hands. وين الشباب? I guess you guys didn't study what we took yesterday, right? Juan.
Inexplicable.
يعني عليكي. Say it again and in a loud voice.
Inexplicable.
Inexplicable. Inexplicable. ممتازة يا جوان. All right. It is hard to believe. Hard to believe. شوفي then Vicky. I want an expression that means hard to believe. Do you know? Inexplicable, it's hard to explain. But if I say it's hard to believe.
Teacher, can I help her?
Yes, dear.
Disbelieve.
It's disbelief. Thank you. Another word for amazing. Amazing or amazement. Let me see. Noor, give me one of them. Noor, are you here?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. An expression that means amazing or amazement.
In astonishment.
In astonishment, thank you. What about the same word? And give me another expression. Who can tell me, Farah?
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Yes, yes. Thank you, dear. It's strange, but true. What do I mean by this expression? Strange, but it's true. Who can explain it? Strange, but true. Ya Zena.
Something is unknown, but it will be true. Or it's like كده.
Yes, yes, your
يعني
explanation.
موجودة.
Yes, okay, it exists, but it's not. It exists, okay. I cannot believe it. It's strange, but it exists, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, thank you, dear. All right, now we are done with our revision. So let's. Do you guys have any question regarding the before we move to the exercises?
Teacher, هلا لما نحكي thrilling هي نفسها thrill.
Can you speak in English, dear?
Okay, sir, teacher. When we say thrilling, it means thrilled also, the same meaning.
Yes, but thrilling here. Okay, let's go to this slide with me. The first, yes, here. Okay. When I want to say thrilling or thrilled, let's look at this. note in here, the one I am erasing. All right. When I use the ed in here, ya Zena, all right, it means that someone is affected by something. So something happened, okay, and this thing affected the person. That's why I use thrilled, ed, with the ed, all right? But if I say that something affects the other, okay, it means that a person or a thing, okay, affected another person. A person affected a person, or a thing affected a person. But when a thing, okay, affects a person, I use the adjective that ends with ed. But if a person affects another person, or something or a thing affects another person, all right, I use the adjective that is or that ends with ing. So do you know now the difference between thrilled and thrilling?
Yes, teacher, thank you so much.
You are welcome anytime, dear. All right, let's go to our student book on page 26. Page 26. Let's all go to page 26 and let's solve the first exercise, which is exercise A. Circle the correct word. Circle the correct word. Let's see hands. Yalla. We'll start with Yazan. Yalla, go ahead, ya Yazan.
He ran outside quickly.
He ran outside quickly. هلا اللي بيجاوب بده يقول لي why did he choose this answer? Why did he choose this answer, ya Yazan?
Run is verb of movement, so the order will be place then manner.
يا عيني عليك. Thank you dear. Number two, who would like to do it? يلا إيدين جداد. يوسف.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, go ahead.
It had been the most thrilling day for their lives.
Yes, why did you choose thrilling and not thrilled?
Because there is something affects others.
يا عيني عليك. Thank you يا يوسف. Number three. I want hands. Hands. New hands. Natalie.
She wrapped the present using a long red silk ribbon.
Thank you. A long red silk. What's the order in here?
Long is size, red
Uh-huh.
is color, and silk is material.
يعني عليكي. And what's the meaning of ribbon?
Ribbon.
Okay, do you know it in Arabic?
زي شبراء شي زي هيك.
الشبرة, yes. اللي هي in English is the band. الباند. Okay, الربطة, الشبرة, الشريط اللي بنزين فيه. Yes. Thank you, dear. Thank you for your answer.
أنا بسألك بس ما في عندي ريز هاند.
مين؟ أيهم؟
مس أيهم.
Okay, would you like to answer? بتحب تجاوب حبيبي؟
مس بدي أجاوب.
يلا. Number 4. Go ahead.
They sat opposite silently.
They sat. Say sat.
Or silently opposite the odd statue. Silently opposite.
اللي هي silently opposite. عيد
أيوة.
من ورايا يا أيهم.
مس.
Silently opposite.
Silently opposite. Opposite.
Thank you. Yes, that's 100% correct. What's the meaning of opposite in here? شو معنى opposite يا أيهم? Do you know?
لا مس ما.
Okay, how did you choose your answer if you don't know the meaning of it? Who can help him? What's the meaning of opposite? Yes, Vicky.
ضد الكلمة.
Opposite.
ضد معناها.
ضد. اوكي بس هون اجت معناها ضد. اوكي read the sentence again, guys, and choose the meaning regarding the meaning of the sentence. يا جوان.
مقابل.
Thank you. It means in front of. I sat. إنه أنا شو سويت؟ I sat in front of the statue, the odd statue. I sat in front of him, or in front of it, in front of that statue. Thank you يا جوان. Yes. Here the opposite ما إجا. Okay, let me explain. إجت بمعنى ضد. هون إجت بمعنى مقابل، أمام، in front of. Who is the all right.
بس ميس.
Yes.
بس أنا بدي أجاوب بس ما عنديش الريز هاند هاي.
Go ahead.
مو مبين.
يلا جاوب يا عامر. يلا.
يلا.
Number 5.
Inside the box was an unusual orange metallic toy.
يا عيني عليك. Unusual orange metallic toy. What's the meaning of metallic يا عامر؟
المتل مس حديد.
Yes, thank you. المعدن، الحديد. Thank you. All right. Very good يا عامر. Number 6. Who would like to answer number 6? Number 6. في ناس بده يجاوب بس الهاند مش مرفوعة عنده.
بس أنا بدي أجاوب.
Yes يا ليث, because I hear that there is a problem with the raising hand, right?
أنا كمان عندي مشكلة.
Yes, okay, go ahead يا ليث. Number 6.
Number 6, everyone was impressed when the story was leaked to the press.
All right, everyone was ماله embarrassed. Embarrassed. عيدها one more time.
Embarrassed.
Thank you. Okay, why did you choose embarrassed and not embarrassing?
لأنه شو اسمه؟ استنى ثواني. Describe how affected by something.
Is affected by something. Okay. Leith, one more question. سؤال ثاني. What is the thing that affected the person? What is in the in here when I say everyone was embarrassed when the story was leaked to the press? What affected who?
ألو سمعتني بس ولا؟
إيش؟
ألو سمعي بس أنا لأنه النت عندي searching network.
Okay, who can help him? What affecting who?
The story affects everyone.
يا عيني عليك يا يزن. The story when it leaked. Okay, what's the meaning of leaking in here? Leaked to the press. يزن, do you know?
تسربت.
Yes, تسربت لمين؟ ايش يعني press؟
صحف.
الصحافة يا يوسف. Yes. So here the story affected the people, okay, and they got embarrassed when the story was leaked to the press. Yes, thank you. That was 100% correct. Okay, let's go and solve another exercise, which is exercise F. How about solving exercise F on page 27? يلا, let's see hands. Let me see hands. يلا.
عادي أحل.
عامر, one more time. Let me see if there is any other student. وخليني أشوف إذا ما في I will let you.
ماشي.
في حدا مش رافع, في حدا الإيد عنده مو شغالة وحاب يجاوب. Okay, what about the other students? What about the other students? Jeris Fashho, are you here? ميرا السماوي. تمام بنادي عليكم and you guys are not here. alright, هذا ما يعني إنه you are guys you attend the class. Walid, are you here?
مسموع.
Okay, can you answer?
وحدة أول وحدة
Yes, exercise if number 1. Look at the
is
useful expressions and circle the correct answers.
is this real of or it was optical lesson
Illusion. Say it. Illusion. Thank you.
optical illusion.
Yes, an optical illusion is the right answer. But can you tell me why did you choose this answer?
إنه بقول لك مس إنه هذا ريل ولا إشي واقعي أو من نظر إنه مش واقعي.
إنه انخداع
وهم
بس.
أيوة
Yes.
وهم.
يعني عليك. طب okay, you know the answer. Why don't you raise your hand? What's the problem
ما
with
بعرف
raising your hand? This is all in your
لأنه
participation
مش
for your
طالع عندي تحت اليد.
Okay, احكي لي. I will let you answer. Thank you, dear. Rimi,
Teacher,
are you
we
here?
have a question
بس عادي
C.
Rimi, are you here?
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Yes, can you answer number 2 and after that or after her Christine Schreider تمام يلا go ahead يا ريمي.
I stared at him in disbelief.
In disbelief, yes. So you know the answer. Why don't you raise your hand? What's wrong with you guys? You have to participate. Thank you يا ريمي. Christine Schreider number 3.
بس سؤال سي بصفحة 26 بدنا نحله.
ايش؟
سؤال سي بصفحة 26.
سؤال سي هلا بنحله اذا بنكمل هذا يلا يا كريستين.
I cannot understand this. It's absolutely inexplicable.
Okay, wait. You have to divide it into syllables. Inexplicable. يلا.
Inexplicable.
All right. Inexplicable. Thank you, yeah, Christine. Yes, that was correct. Number 4. Mariana Khlefat, are you here?
Yes, teacher.
Can you answer number 4?
Yes. Okay. I'm really by this experience.
Child, not child. Chilled. What does chilled mean? مين بيعرف شو يعني chill?
Relax.
Relax. Thank you.
Miss,
Yeah. Who said that? You said?
Yusuf.
Yes. Thank you. And the last one will be for who said miss?
أنا عامر.
يلا يا عامر. Go ahead.
The story is strange but true.
The story is strange but it's true, and this was one of our useful expressions. Yes, you are right, Mr. Amir. All right. Would you like to start with the exercise C on page 26?
ستايل دقيقتين ما منه.
All right. It's okay. At least we could explain the words that we have. What's the meaning of carefully?
بحذر.
Okay, so in English, can you give me synonyms? Synonyms in English? Carefully, it means cautiously. يعني بحذر. Certain. What about certain? محدد or
Specific.
إيش? Specific, thank you. Or sure. I am sure of something, right? I am certain. All right. What about the word enthusiastically?
بحماس.
يعني عليكي. What about the word green? It's a
color.
It's a color. Thank you. It's a color. Nervously.
متوتر.
بعصبية.
بتوتر.
Yes, okay. Another word for it in English. I could say
Not sure.
angrily, maybe, or anxiously. From the word anxious, right? اللي هي بقلق أو بتوتر. What about the word suddenly?
فجأة.
Yes. إيش؟ في ناس حكى on.
أنا حكيت instantly ما بعرف التأكيد.
instantly معناها إيش يعني instantly يا ريمي؟ alright. How about the word غير متوقع؟ إنه unexpectedly. when I say صارت إيش؟ إنه أنا مش متوقع الشغلة هاي وصارت بشكل مفاجئ. unexpectedly. alright. unexpectedly. What about the word weird?
عجيب.
We can say strange.
strange, عجيب. What else? From our useful expressions شو في عنا؟ strange. bizarre. Thank you. Another word.
odd.
يعني عليه. odd. Yes. Thank you.
teacher eerie بتزبط.
eerie. Yes. 100%. يا زينة. Yes. Thank you dear. All right. And the last word is young. What's the meaning of young?
شاب.
شاب. Yes. In English, youth. يزن عندك إشي؟ Okay. What's the opposite of young?
Old.
Ancient.
Yes. Thank you dears. Unfortunately, the time is up, so I will provide you with the answers, okay, for your exercises, for your homework. And if you please check your answers, and if you guys have any question, all right, please ask me, okay. And for next class للحصة الجاي, we are going to start unit number 3, which is fit as a fiddle. So try to prepare it. I know that you have exams now, all right, but try to have a look, a background, to have a look at it. It is a very, very, very fun and interesting unit, and subject is amazing. So try to prepare it, to have a look at it, and we will start with it next class. You guys have a nice weekend and good luck in your exams.